Okay. I held off starting the stream because there's a plane. It's 2 a.m. Now there's another plane overhead. And now Flippy's in his litter box, scratching it. Oh. Hello everyone. Welcome to Raccoon Streaming. That's the name of the account, I think. It's neither my username on YouTube or in Runescape, but hello. I'm hoping the audio is fine. I like cleared my phone today for no reason, thinking that I should like test the audio off my phone because I always don't know what my audio sounds like. And listening back to the most recent RuneScape VOD, he's already complaining, folks. 2 seconds in. Hello, also, capybaras, you're still here. I'm glad to have all of you here. The army is going strong, as you can see. The other VOD, atrocious. Not a fan. The music was way too loud. I was way too soft. I'm going to continue being way too soft because, well, for multiple reasons. I'm kind of squishy for one, but I don't want to mess with the gain on my sound mixer because it scares me that my audio could be popping because I scream lots. So let's keep calm. Everyone just stay still. All the capybaras. Hey. Just stay calm. We're here before a major update per usual. Essentially, it's the opposite of what we're used to with our late night streams. I'm just chilling out. We're just gonna not worry about an event tonight. We're just going to skill. I know I've already started on a very panicked note, but we're just skilling. Calm down. Cappy, please. Wait. No, please. Wait. Oh, well. I think I scared them off, folks. I'm sorry. Look. I was listening back to the VODs, and I sound nervous. I feel like I sound way too nervous on these. If I ever want a chance at bringing the capybaras back, I'm gonna have to just relax and not... Flippy! No! I moved my leg, and he was next to me, and I nudged him. Poor baby. Okay, this has already been a very exciting stream. Let's calm down. Maybe the capybaras will be back if we just practice mindfulness. Just think about what we're doing. Okay, a couple things. Speaking of nervousness, last time on Dragon Ball Squint. Hello, we're in Brave browser now, so you won't see like all the porn things that come up in my past history. When I click in here and search stuff. So that's a nice feature of Brave. But also here it was dailies. Okay, so the thing I was like frantically looking for. I'm bringing up like, you know, or bring up the receipts because I was like so upset last time trying to find this thing. I thought somewhere on the wiki they mentioned like it was a profitable method for you to keep searching the fletching cape. Apparently it was the fletching cape. I wasn't even sure which cape it was, I think. Skilling. You can search that 3 times a day for a bronze crossbow and a mithril grapple, which will net you a profit of almost 5k coins. I just found that. Oh wait, actually it's even more than that. It's like 6k coins, 6.5k. I was just racking my brain, like thinking, look, this is my I'm not very much a readed man. I was gonna say like learned man, but with reading. I don't read too many things. The RuneScape Wikipedia is one of the few things I do. And when that's the case, one of the few things you read is this. You tend to know what you read. The few things that you do. This nebulous third person I'm putting myself in. Nebulous. I was just looking every. I know why Flippy was scratching. He did something in his litter box. Flippy, you stinky kitty. Hello. he knows he did something bad. he did nothing bad. He's fine. Yeah, I was just like looking through this list and I was like control Fing. I was pulling out the control F for it. I couldn't find the grapple. What docs thing is here? Let's make a QR code. Of where that grapple thing was, but nope, it was under dailies, which if you search dailies in RuneScape Wiki, you could come to this page. Gridmaster. This is a thing that I alluded to in my thumbnail. I wrote "'Twas the night before Gridmaster." This is like a community event they're calling it that's happening tomorrow. It seems like a leagues, which is a limited time game mode they have where there's just like a bunch of boosted XP rates and a bunch of tasks you can do to unlock other boosts. It's just a fun way to just play the game differently. In leagues normally, it seems like okay, they have this like teaser thing. They'll reveal the whole grid tomorrow when it goes live. None of this will be hidden supposedly, but leading up to it, they are hiding it for the people who want to strategize doing it the quickest. Because if you do it the quickest, there's like a big grand. Hold on. I'm going insane over here. Okay, something different. We're here mining amethysts. I'm still grinding the mining pet. Really want that thing. Little rock golem. Getting a little sidetracked, aren't I? So on this like teaser thing though, I noticed on the webpage this one is like a little glitched one because they're giving that little it's that's a picture of a god sword, I'm pretty sure. I was like looking at the grid on the actual website the other tonight, and yeah, I was noticing that was just flashing in the corner. Here, let's go to the strategies. Ooh, wait, hold on. Ooh. Okay, I should touch up on this before I dive into grid mode tomorrow. To obtain Jeff's hat, simplest ways to purchase one, the Shazian, Shazian shop. Shazian shop. That's one of the neat little things. It's pretty overpowered. If you find a way to, if you end up cooking a shark in this mode, that's a task, and the reward for it is you get a shark that's like indefinitely in your inventory that you can keep eating from, so you have an infinite food source. Flippy, stinky boy. Hello. Ow. He bit me. He bit me, chat. I have a few less atoms now because of him. He's so stinky, and he bites me. This is what I have to put up with. And it's worth it. Sorry, I was petting him. And you know it's worth it. I know it's worth it. I love him. And he's so sweet. That's what, if you're gonna end up being one of these like exotic animal tamers, you gotta accept that you're definitely gonna get bitten one day. If you're gonna play around with these like Siberian tigers, no, it's like the gambling thing. If you have some money that you're gonna gamble away, just be very comfortable with not having that money anymore. If you have a cat, say hello to some scars. Yeah, just looking at my arms, they're hella scarred up. That's the thing I say, hella, right? But that's because That's because I play. It's always my fault. I don't know where I was going with that. I mean, it is. I would say usually my fault if he scratches me. I was like, I picked him up when I wouldn't have been scratched if I didn't pick him up, for example, stuff like that. Is there someone? Hello? Okay, someone said this an hour ago. Never mind. I saw just my public chat blinking and no one's down here. So, again, if anyone, pops in and thinks that the music is too low, I won't blame you for thinking that, even though it's wrong. Look, I listen to a lot of things through my phone, and I listened to a little recording of the stream before the stream on my phone, and it sounded just like I would hear all those other YouTubers that scream into the microphone. It sounds just like them. So I trust their opinion. I trust my ears. Whenever I do like audio tests, I'm like testing the audio through headphones, but I usually listen to stuff like through speakers. So that's probably like a personal thing. I need to just make sure about. I need to hear myself like not through my headphones to be sure I sound right. I think I got it this time. I mean, hopefully I'm the loudest thing. That's all that really matters. You don't really need to hear the game. When I tune into Germa streams, I'm like, I think I want to hear him more. Yeah, I want to hear him more than the game. Of course I do. We all do. We like it that way. So I'm glad I got that one thing out of the way. Figured out that the dailies thing was where the crossbow huge moneymaker was. I'm just thinking, so if you have like a bond, that's 14 days. We can bring up the calculator. We love doing that on stream. Look, I'm on the calculator. Hee hee hee. 6 point. Wait, no, that's not. Well, I could do it that way if I was smart enough to read it that way. 14. You're almost making 100K by checking your fletching cape 3 times a day during the course of a bond. That pays for like like less than 1% of a bond. It's not worth it. It's like worth it in the long run if you're gonna start playing this game. The moment you get your fletching cape, I guess it's worth doing it from that moment onward. But I'm at a point where I'm like, no thanks. I didn't yawn. You don't see me on cam, you can't tell. Okay, everyone let's keep calm. Maybe they'll be here a little longer this time. What do you think, Flippy? Flippy. I don't know if I asked, what do you think, Flippy? I realized I said that when my face was away from the mic. The other thing I feel like I didn't finish talking about last stream was pulling it up. It was my favorite games list. List of my favorite video game. It's a very silly list, and I don't know how far I got into it. I think I was just thinking of which of these heckin' games would I ever play on stream. Sorry, Is it raining? No, it's impossible. It can't rain. It's raining! Oh, that's nice. Very nice, gentle rain. Sorry. we're discussing the weather. How topical. We love contemporary streaming. My favorite games include literally can't stop yawning. Animal Crossing for GameCube, Binding of Isaac, Bloodborne. I remember mentioning Catherine in Disgust, because that is a filthy, disgusting game that you should never play. It's a puzzle game, and I don't condone those. We got Cave Story. I love Cave Story. It's I was, oh my gosh, Saint's been getting an earful of this. I'm sure we'll might get a cameo by Saint in the chat soon here. But I keep mentioning that I've been watching Scott the Woz videos. He's a fun man. He's a fun gamer. He was talking about gaming on a budget, and he mentioned one of my favorite games, Cave Story, which is a like complete ass game that's always been free for download since like 2004 or whenever it came out. And speaking of Cave Story, I remember reading somewhere, where was it? Oh no, I wasn't even reading it somewhere. It was, I mean, I guess technically reading it. During the 10th anniversary of Undertale stream, Toby Fox mentioned that he loves the person who made Cave Story. I don't even think he addressed him as like, I think he's known as oh, he has a silly cute, he has like a cute online name he goes by. Dang it. But anyway, like like Quote or something. Like Quote is the name of the character from Cave Story, but I think he has a name like that. Pixel? I think it's Pixel now that I think about it. I'm pretty sure he went by Pixel. He like Toby was like I'm so he was speaking through text to speech during that stream, and it was very cute. So I guess I was reading it on stream and hearing his text to speech. He was like I love Cave Story. It's very obvious. It's very well known that Toriel's design is based on the Mimiga from Cave Story, which are the race of like bunny people from that game. And he said like I love Cave Story. I met the creator of Cave Story and we hung out. I love him. It's just something like that where it was just like the most affectionate thing ever, and saying like he admires him and that he got to hang out with his hero. It was very sweet. Cave Story would be very fun to play. I'd have fun reading through all that dialogue. I have fun memories of Cave Story because I had a really crappy laptop for one of my first laptops. I think it was a hand-me-down. Okay, it was probably the second one now that I'm thinking about it. A hand-me-down, like, second laptop of mine. This really, like... It had a big screen, which was nice, but it was really slow, kind of chunky for what it was. Like, it wasn't like a Chromebook or anything like that, but it was silver. I think it was a Toshiba one. Anyway, I actually like used that thing through half of college, and I just like remember how crappy it was. It would like restart on me all the time. It would take literally like 5 to 7 minutes to start up every single time. It was wild. And during a coding like computer science like programmer coding competition, it was so embarrassing. It was like I was like crammed in a room full of other students in like the rec room for tutoring and stuff. Well, what do we have here? Hi, Schmate. Welcome to the capybara mines, I guess, or mining for capybaras. It looks like. Just at this coding competition, my computer restarted on me. Like it was going through a Windows update during the competition, and it was eating through the time I had there, and it was like you got an hour to do these coding exercises, and I was 30 minutes in with my laptop still not ready, like fully updated. It was the worst event ever. So I was just like, okay, fuck it, I'm leaving. So I didn't even like, I was just like surrounded by so many people too, because we were all crammed into this room that was like meant for 30 people, but like 80 people were in it. All the seats were like crammed full, and people were on the floor and shit. we're all like tasked to make like a program, you know, to solve these little problems. And yeah, I just, you know, I just felt bad. But it's okay. It built character. Look at me now. I'm pretty sure I had this account when I was I think I had this exact same RuneScape account in college at that time. So uh I think I was using that laptop for the right thing in the end. Playing RuneScape. You're definitely a character. I mean, I have a couple characters. I have one named Cow Donut in RuneScape. I have one named Matcha Rack. It's a lot of character in this raccoon. So yes, I was mentioning that crappy laptop because despite that, it could play Cave Story flawlessly. A great 2004-ish 2D game, cute little characters. It's kind of furry. We'll definitely play it on stream. Would love to. I haven't really mentioned it much, but yeah. So again, we're just chilling out, just skilling in RuneScape, having a fun time. A big event thing is happening tomorrow where it's like the limited time mode, but just a lot less restricted. The usual like yearly one or bi-yearly one. Happy bi-year, by the way. It only happens once every other year. It's a bi-year. Sorry, I have to be straight for the other year, everyone. Them's the rules. It's like the purge, but it's uh, the woke purge. You have to. Okay, never mind. It writes itself. You can fill in the blanks. Um, Cave Story. My laptop could handle it, and that was great. It could also handle Life is Strange. So, uh, does that devalue Cave Story a little bit? I don't know. Let's so Dark Souls. I like Dark Souls. Darkest Dungeon. That's another fun one. It's it's fun. It's like the coolest turn-based game I've played, but it's kind of slow. I don't know. You get kind of attached to the characters you find though, so that'd be kind of fun to play that and be attached. Uh, or maybe it would be more fun to not be attached. Uh, you know, like what is enlightenment if not detachment? Uh, Duck Game. That's another game I like. I remember talking about that one. Oh, I skipped Disco Elysium. That was really relevant to detachment. I kind of want to do a Life is Strange playthrough with you, but absolutely not for stream. The subjects are not very stream friendly, Lamau. Yeah, I feel you with that. But yeah, that'd be really fun to do. Just hanging out. I agree. I think that'd be a fun one to hang out and play. Finally, something else to play besides Fall Guys. By the way, Life is Strange is not on this list. We haven't gotten to the L's yet. I mean, Life is Strange would be in the L's for a certain reason. Earthbound's fun. I was talking about that too. I remember now. Enter the Gungeon, a great game. I always talk about this when I mention Enter the Gungeon, that it was a game that I had to try at least like 3 or 4 times before I finally got the hang of it, and not even getting the hang of it necessarily. It was like getting the point of it. I didn't really get it until like the 4th playthrough, and I like dropped it for years in between. But the thing is with video games, you can do that. You can just drop a game and come back to it in a few years. Like who's stopping you? It's still in your library. Hopefully it's physical. He's scrolling his stream library chat. He's cheating. I need to every stream now from now on is a new capybara for every scroll. This is not my Steam library, I swear. This is just a notes app, which I am scrolling. Yeah, Enter the Gungeon though, one of the only games of Platinum done PlayStation. Very good time. I have fun playing that, but I don't. For some reason, I don't know. That's just another one. I definitely should play it. I should actually play other games besides RuneScape, because when we play RuneScape, I'm just like sitting here not playing the game most of the time. So tomorrow we'll be playing though. Or just chill hanging out here. Tomorrow we'll be playing Gridmaster, and you'll enjoy me experiencing real dopamine instead of me pretending like I am, because I would never just only pretend to be happy about something. That's not me. Come on. Fall Guys is on this list for some reason. For each grid space, yeah. The real thing I unlock, the capybaras. Hello, Punk Chef. It's been a while. Welcome. We're in quotes playing RuneScape. We're kind of just babysitting a lot of capybaras for the most part. I'm trying to get the golem skilling pet from mining. It's not going well. I'm level 99. I still haven't gotten it. So hopefully we get it tonight. I'm feeling good. It's like a 1 in 2 billion chance, so things are looking good. Reading off from my games list, a list of games that are my favorites for potential ideas to play on stream. Fallout New Vegas, that's one of them. That would be fun. Under that is Fallout 3. I think that makes sense chronologically. Or not alphabetically. For some reason I put Fallout 3 under Fallout New Vegas alphabetically. I think that works correct. I need to consult Windows to be sure. I need to make a bunch of files in a folder and then sort them and see which ones appear first. I feel like numbers would appear before letters. Or yeah. You were here when I did Fallout 3. That's right. I was gonna mention though. So I never uploaded the ending of Fallout 3. I'm sure no one really like has been hanging out, like checking out those videos recently, but the last 2 parts I never uploaded, but I still have them just privated right now. I never really, I think I was like holding off just to edit them a little bit. I just wanted to put like the description and the name, I think. Oh, and thumbnails probably. I don't know if I did thumbnails for them. But those are just like sitting in my studio, my YouTube studio. I think I might release those someday, but it's like they're still there in the VODs if you ever want to go back and like just do the dates yourself. That's another thing that's been in the back of my head that I still need to do. I need to go through all my games and make folders for each of them so people have an easy access to all those by game. Dusty Fallout 3 streams. Dusty Autumn Root. Name of my D&D character from a Pokemon TTRPG I did with a bunch of my friends. I did it. Me. No, Maple was the DM for that and made the world. You should do the Dead Island games. I have a history with Dead Island games. With the Dead Island games. I like when the guy in that says, "Who do your voodoo, bitch?" That's a quote from the game. I don't think that was racist for me to say. I like when that guy says it. It's a silly game series. I played it on the... I think I was really excited for it because I fell for the cinematic trailers that came out back in the day. And I thought they were cool. I think I played it like day 1 on PS3 or 4, whatever it came out on. I remember getting the GameStop bonus or whatever, like, electrical bat you probably get with it. But I had a hard time really getting into it. I actually don't think I ever got to the second area. I think I got stuck doing missions in that lighthouse place that you first go to with survivors. I was doing like fetch missions, and then I think the game glitched out on me, so I got discouraged or something. Yeah, I remember like going back to like this hotel area a bunch, and that area, the lighthouse area. So Fallout New Vegas. One, I should dust off the stream those Fallout 3 streams definitely. Two, I should. I'm like, let's make a list from. Looking at a list right here. I'm just like saying this out loud without. Okay, I should upload Fallout game. See, look, when I wake up delirious in a stupor, I'll have these notes to turn back to. Folder, YouTube. Try to make these as vague as I can. New list, woo! You're pretty addicted. Oh, you're pretty addicted to Dead Island 2 lately. Nice. I've seen some gameplay of that. It looks pretty fun. The characters seem like I don't know if I actually like how the characters sound and act in that game, but I think it's entertaining. And that's all that matters. Let my eyes scream out when I fell asleep. No! No! Oh no, we're gonna have ants. No! We're gonna have winter ants again. Very resilient to the elements, those winter ants. Marvel's the winter ant. Man. Starring Paul Rudd. I have Galaga on this list. Who wants to see me play Galaga? I love that arcade game. It's fun. It's just a shooter. It's just a pew pew space shooter. You have to dodge bullets, and they come at you at angles that are impossible sometimes to dodge because it was made to eat your quarters. But I once got the high score at my college's machine, so I felt really cool. And it's definitely not because the machine like resets every day. It's definitely not why. I went back. It was still there for a while. That machine doesn't exist anymore, I don't think. At least not that location. So if you go there, it will not say my name. I swear. You can't dox me via arcade machine. Not today, at least. Now let me dox myself by mentioning other places that have arcades near me. Such as my bedroom, where I have my PS2, where I play such favorites like Katamari. That's right, I segued back onto the list. So Katamari, that's definitely one of my favorite series. We would never play that on stream though, right, Schmate? What kind of games are you looking to stream? Probably all the ones I'm saying. Fortnite. On my list I have Fortnite, Psy, because Fortnite has been one of my favorite games. Thanks, Schmate. I love referring to you as Schmate when you're in username mode. User mode. Fortnite's kind of fun. I have a ton of skins in it, so now I oh my gosh, that's embarrassing, but is this a thing I'm realizing? my alter ego. No one will be able to guess who Schmate really is. It's like literally just you but wearing a mask. I do like that trope. I think that's a very silly fun trope in cartoons and stuff where if you're wearing a mask you're unknowable. I'm just thinking now that is there an emoji kitchen between a goat and a like a like an anonymous man? None of well, I'm thinking of masquerade mask. That's the word I was looking for. Not anonymous, like the Guy Fawkes. Guy Fawkes? Sorry, sorry for that, but also sorry I'm looking for different music. Please forgive me for the music one. Okay, Fanfare's a good one. This is a classic. Just like all these capybaras. Very classic. Let's pet this little one here. Fortnite. So, the embarrassing thing. When you get a game that you've like sunk a lot of money into, you really do have somewhat of a you know, sunken cost fallacy. I haven't played Fortnite in forever though, so I don't actually feel that way. And I've dropped a lot of games that have been like that. But I'm saying this is like definitely a tactic that people could use. Like I'm sure companies definitely understand this, that having all these like limited time FOMO things makes you it's like a positive feedback loop of enforcing caring about something that you should not care about. I feel like there should be a field of science that like sunken cost Manul coin. Aw. Wow. Very good. Oh. Now that's some real sunken cost there. Investing in crypto right now, I'll tell you. I keep coming to Saint with the horrible news that's going on in reality. Saint gets to like crochet and play with stray cats, and I'm stuck at like pressing on the public news in the states that we have here, listening to it on YouTube just because I'm interested. But okay, but on a positive, me scrolling Twitter made me learn that Palace's cats are called Manul. You're filtering the world for me. Violent work. Thank you, Jen. See, I understand that was vigilant. It's I'm very glad. I'm glad you appreciate it. It's fun discussing horrors. You know, and the ones I bring to the table I don't think are too bad usually. They're just headlines, which are pretty bad. Anyway, yeah, so put your money in Manul coin is the answer. Do not put it into V-Bucks is where I was going with that for sure. It might be fun that I can play as Golden Meowskulls. Of course, he's called Meowskulls because he's a cat with big muscles. But I'm not compelled to play him every day. I'm just like, you know, I haven't touched Fortnite in a year. I have a thing where I'll only pop into Fortnite just to claim all the winter Christmas items, because I love holiday skins and games. And those ones, they don't make you do anything for. Even in RuneScape, there's like a bare minimum of like, you have to do the winter event. But in Fortnite, it's they have a tradition of getting 24 Christmas presents, and some of them are like bullshit things, like, you know, a loading screen. But sometimes they just give you like characters that you can play as forever, which is pretty cool. And they have a Christmas aesthetic, which I like. I think it's very cute and festive. I think I got like super interested in the aesthetic back in 2010 or 2013, more like, in that era when there was TF2. TF2 used to have, or it still does. They're known for having tons of like cosmetics for their event, for their holidays, for Halloween, which is going on now. TF2 isn't on this list, is it? I'm just realizing that. I think TF2 would make this list. It's been forever since I've actually put something on this list. I think I'm going to put TF2 on this. Yeah. TF2 is one of my favorites. I grew up with it. And that means I have to like it. No, I also haven't played it in forever. But they had weapons that are festive weapons, and so it's just like the stock weapons that your character comes with. Random. Yay, okay, I got it just in time for it to switch to random. If I didn't, it would loop the song I selected. the festive weapons in TF2 were really cute because they're just simple, the stock weapons, but they had a little strip of Christmas lights on them, and I'm a big fan of Christmas lights. I have them up in my room for lighting when I want it to be like nice and glowy and ambient. On ambient. Uh, and yeah, it's so just all that connects together for me liking Fortnite, and for Fortnite exploiting my nostalgia for video game items. Okay, I'll admit it. You don't have to tell me in the comments because I know my comments are just flooded with very critical and well thought out criticisms of me. He just does this, chat. He just straws mans. He just can't stop. That's all he does. He doesn't have enough going on in his life. He needs to straw man. Is that kind of where... No. I'm just thinking, like, what, in the legitimate use of the word straw man, you know, that they have, like, an agenda, but for me, my agenda is that I'm bored, so I need a straw man to make. That's my deep 5G agenda, 5D chess agenda. I don't have anyone to combat me, so I need to do it myself. My straw man keeps me company. My my Majora's Mask, whatever. In Legend of Zelda, there's a straw man, and never mind. I think you'd make a good. I think you could make a. Fuck. Saint, you're very crafty. Okay, this compliment's getting more and more backhanded. I'm just gonna stop. Okay, I think you could construct a very friendly-looking straw man, is what I was saying. 5G agenda. We talked about conspiracy theories now. I hear a hidden sentence in there. I know what you're really saying, Squint. Might be. No. No. He bit me earlier, but I got to pet him on the forehead a couple times just now, so it was worth it. He's resting on the chair next to me. On his chair. All the chairs are his chair. Oh. Okay, they kind of got upset. They want to use the chair too, but okay. I'll think about what I say next time when I'm around the capybaras. They got kind of offended. They all want to fit on the same chair with him, and they couldn't, so it was a touchy subject. I should have known. They told me before a stream. I'll see if I can get them back again later. It's hard to please a crowd of capybaras. They liked the scrolls, but they can only enjoy those for so long. It's like bamboo. They chew on it and then it's gone. It's gone. You can't grow any more bamboo. That's not. It's a very precious resource. He's getting better at it, chat. He's able to. He's keeping a straight face. Look at him go. That's our guy. We're rooting for him, and he's finally here at the top. Yeah, I was a squinter. Well, my fans shouldn't be. I was a RPP. Whatever. It's famously hard to grow bamboo. Exactly. Just like in Minecraft. It's stubborn bamboo. It never grows. You have to really till the ground and establish it before it'll just fucking gum up every single river. It's very I don't know. It's such a resource in that game. It looks so ugly on rivers though. Your fans could be your slices of pizza from the party. Break in parentheses. I love a good parenthetical. Yeah, slices. Maybe partiers? Guests? I like slices. It makes me think of wedges for some reason, like in Trivial Pursuit for some. Wedge is a character from Final Fantasy. Is that a good thought line? Sorry. Attendees. Attendees. Chicken attendees. That's what I get when I'm at McDonald's. I feel like there's 20 topics. 20 topics I've lost track of. TF2, Fortnite. You're not missing out on Fortnite, by the way, Punk Chef, for not having played it. I want to mention just briefly that one of the skins I got last season was Santa Snoop Dogg. He was like a big part of Fortnite last Christmas. I'm going to get started on some homework. But I'll have your wonderful yapping in your ear as I go. Wow. Yay. Thanks, mate. Good luck with your homework. Really glad to have you around to enjoy the raccoon yapping. You could play Oblivion or Skyrim. Those would be really fucking boring, actually. I don't... No, yeah, good point. Those would be fun. Everyone loves to see Skyrim. I'm not being facetious. I just can't help it. It's in my voice. I hate myself for this, but I can't help but sound facetious half the time. I'm so self-conscious about my sea fish. But my facetious Ash would say, I'm trying not to correct myself as much when I missay things. It's funnier if I don't, but then I end up not being coherent at all, and then it just sounds like I'm streaming late at night or something. Things gotten a lot more serious just now. This is actually a really good song. Ooh, Temple Desecrated. It's from a quest called While Guthix Sleeps, and this is a song that was in the original RuneScape, but I think it was remastered for the quest that came out like a year and a half ago or so. Sorry, I'm jamming out to this one. It's 3 a.m. Okay, I need to... You have a bee grenade. What, are you playing Terraria? Nah, I'm guessing in Dead Island. This song would fit, like, in Unreal tournaments. So Santa Snoop Dogg, that was exciting. Yeah, I think Oblivion or Skyrim would be good, and that's actually on my list. Skyrim does make the list. Yeah, okay, just double checking it. It's on the S's, it's there. It's on the 9s. By the 9 Divine, even. I finished at Galaga. Galaga's good. Hades. I played through all of Hades. Which is to say, I've played through Hades, like... I've probably beaten it 20 times or so. That's a game that you have to beat over and over, and every time you beat it, you like, learn more things, or the game like progresses more. So it's a game that you kind of have to beat a couple times before you actually beat it. But Hades is really fun. That's one that I would consider playing. I don't know if it's easy to follow though on screen because a lot happens, and if you're not in the hot seat, you kind of don't understand what's happening half the time. It's neat. But probably not the most stream friendly. Skyrim is really stream friendly now that you say it, because so many people have played it. It wouldn't be like... Okay, this was a thing that I was kind of embarrassed about thinking back on it, but look, it's a guilty pleasure. It's my stream. I can yap about whatever I want. I felt a little self-conscious about how much I like to explain things. Like, of course, it's fine. Whatever. You don't have to tune in. Clearly, not many do, because... No, it's not because of that, but I like explaining things. I like yapping. And in a game like RuneScape, there's a lot to explain. There's a Wikipedia because there's so much to explain about it. And so I like the idea of a game where I wouldn't have to explain anything. It's like that compulsion wouldn't even be there. I wouldn't have to worry about just hating what I have to say on sorry, I'm moving my character a little. Getting distracted. Don't want to... I was bumping against that box down there a little too much. Yeah, I don't, So it'd be cool just to dissociate myself from that need to explain shit. And that would be good for Skyrim. I think Skyrim would be good. I don't... There's so, like... It's so aimless. I guess the... It's so aimless. Where would the humor come from is where I was kind of leading into there. That's not really a concern. People like Skyrim. Skyrim's a good idea. Skyrim. So there's Half-Life 2. That's next on the list. Makes sense why that's next to Hades. Half-Life 2 is good. I never... Make Skyrim funny with mods, you fool! You're so right, Saint. Distracting you from homework to interject with the obvious. What everyone else was thinking. I think Skyrim has become really easy to mod too recently. I was watching like a video about it the other day. And when I mean other day, I mean, my god, time means nothing. It was probably like 5 months ago, but I think there's really easy ways to load in mods now instead of having to fiddle with a bunch of junk. Hollow Knight, that's next on the list. I haven't beaten Hollow Knight. That's also in square brackets next to Hollow Knight. Katamari on the list. Old school RuneScape. Shout out. Paper Mario: The Thousand-Year Door. Flippy's snoring next to me. It's a really good game. Patapon. Patapon is very goofy. I swear that I won't have to repeat the name twice every time, but... It's a really good... It was on the PSP originally. Another Scott the Woz thing. He had a funny joke about, like, just how complex the PSP was. Like, it was, like, overly complex, it felt, with the, is it UMVs? Whatever the little discs were called. I think it was called a UMV. Or it was UM something, because it stands for Universal Media something. UMD, probably. Universal Media Disc. And, he, like, opened up the back of it, where, if you've ever seen the back of an opened PSP, it's like you just see the guts on the inside. It's like one raindrop while you open up your PSP is enough to fry it instantly. So just him opening it up, and he was just like, Jesus. Just looking at it, it's like it always looks like it should not be opened when you open up a PSP's backside. the UI of the PSP was really cool though. The PS Vita's UI was really lame. The PS Vita though was essentially just a PS3. It was like 1-to-1. It was that thing where it's the main menu where it's like you got your games, you got your media, you got your settings, and all those other things. And then also like he mentioned that I think he said that there was over 1,700 like video releases on the PSP. I remember as a kid, just like barely when I bought my PSP, I think it was like when it was already on the out of it was already out the door with support. But I remember at my local GameStop there being tons of tons of media available on the PSP, physical videos, and like a lot of it were movies and stuff. And like apparently you could also get porn on it too. Like just a lot of really funny things. Like legit media just having like in commercials and stuff, like available on DVD and PSP, like stuff like that. One of the examples he showed was like Talladega Nights, the menu selection screen for that on a PSP. So anyways, Patapon, that was on it, and it was good. It's a rhythm game. Just going on a nostalgia trip for a silly little device. I have mine still, but the battery is very scarily blown up. I need to like get rid of it. It's like the most it's the most bloated battery I've ever had is what I'm saying about it. Like I've had a battery bank that's gone bloated on me that I've like, okay, nope, not touching this anymore. But it was like way less bad than how my PSP battery looks. I need to like, I took it out of my PSP, but I don't know where I put it. I need to get rid of it as soon as I remember it, which is now. Note to self: before you start a house fire, get rid of your PSP battery. Squint. Very important. I'll report back on that eventually. If anyone who wants an update on the PSP saga, always mention the stream how's the PSP battery going. I did write it as a note in my stream notes. I know where it is. And it's not in a confined area. So that's good. That's a start. No, I mean, yeah. It's not a joke. I did write it down. I said, so I'm not... nothing is bulbous. It's a neat shaped battery, too. If I recall it correctly, it's like the size of one of the... Hold on. Okay, so... isn't it great that we have this, folks? It's the PSP. Oh god, I remember. I don't remember. It's like a plus and then the boop, 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 boop. So the battery is like it's like it's like the shape of the corner here. It's like a pill cap, which is like a unique shape. It's like a D, but it's not like it's like whatever the shape of the Anyway, it's not important. It's just weird that the battery is so proprietariously shaped to the device. It's not like a Nokia battery that you'll find in like other things. It's interesting that not designed that way to make it so other people can't use it or whatever. No, it's just an interesting quirk of it. Imagine my house is like 2 days away from a house fire and I just get there in time. Okay, okay, well, I don't know. I'm just thinking about it for a sec here. I mean, it's it's probably corroded, but I don't think they would like hold charge that long. So if that matters at all, I don't think it'll like actually cause a fire after it not being used for so long and not holding a charge. But you know, still like right, it's it's on the list. It's on the list. A serious list. Going back to a serious list though, Persona 4. How serious? Uh, Scott the Waz again. He was mentioning how discount gaming video. Let me reference the exact minute and second as well. He was mentioning that one of the best RPGs, Persona 5. It's like I'm still trapped in the past. I'm sure all of us have a certain time period that we're all like slightly like referencing when things came out in, but for me it's like thinking Persona 5 is like, oh wow, that's like, that's the newest Persona game, that's gotta still be worth whatever. No, you can get that game for like $5 now. It's on sale all the time. So I have Persona 4 on my list, but maybe Persona 5 might maybe it might take that spot if I liked it enough. A lot of people really like Persona 5, and he's even like that character they brought over for Smash. So it has to be good if he's a brand that they included in this fighting game. But yeah, Persona 4 was good. The twist in the end is really stupid. But people like it though. I think people like it because it's a meme almost though. Songs from Kurand. Rugged Terrain. I'll double check if it's from Kurand. I was double checking. Alphabet is. Am I getting closer? Or... Rugged. Blockton west of Kingstown. Kingstown. Yep, that's in Courant. Okay, just wanted to be sure. Okay, I forgot. And Kingstown is it's like the main capital of the region. Just the residential area. Okay, it's very gently raining outside. It's very soothing. Persona 5 looks fun. Persona 4 was fun. Pikmin 2 is fun, and that's why Pikmin 2 is also on this list. Skyrim comes next. And I wrote down TF2. I just slid that right in. Skyrim's self-explanatory. We all like it. Not a single person on Earth hasn't played Skyrim. Skyrim is the Mickey Mouse of video games, essentially. Move aside Mario. Mario, you'll never have a chance against Skyrim. You'll never appear in Skyrim as the voice of a dragon. Terraria? Terraria's on this list. Terraria. It's okay. It's fun. It keeps getting updated. It's one of those games they'll never stop getting free updates, even though they keep saying, okay, we swear it's the last one. Probably do almost any RPG. Well, clearly, we like RPGs here. Look what we got here. We got we got Skyrim playing. We got RuneScape, the best RPG. Man, look at me here. no one here has any clue that I'm just a huge streamer, just chilling out here streaming live. All the people that are down here. Chat, there's no one down here. There's one person here in the out of render distance. We're just here, chilling together. Normally I'd just be here, like, playing this while petting Flippy. And now I'm here petting Flippy and talking to you while playing it. Things are looking up. Oh, we have a person here. Slay grind V8. Good job. Level 3. Hold on. Is this a bot? Just want to double check his stats. So it's not a bot per se, but they only have levels in mining and in smithing. They have no other levels. So I don't think they're a bot, but I think someone else is using them as an alt to just, like, you know, while they're playing the game, they probably just have them sitting there getting gold for them by mining. Like, essentially a crypto miner, but the video game version of it. It's either that or they're a bot. They're actually most likely a bot, but I'm playing devil's advocate here because we're liberal. So... So we hit the cap for these clue scrolls here, so might as well get them out of the way so we can have room for more clue scrolls. Everyone loves that. You know who else loves that? That's right, they love that. Their interest has been piqued. The great return. I have all these raccoons. I have all these capybaras under a group resource, a group sources in OBS, and the name of the group is Capybara Panic, which would be a great game on the PlayStation 1 featuring capybaras. Just if you're listening to me, Sony in 1998, this would be a great idea to make a game called Capybara Panic. Oh, Flippy snoring. W in the chat for Flippy snoring. Wait. He's such a young man. At the young age of 14 this month. Happy birthday, Flippy. Oh, he snored really loud. He heard me. He's happy I said happy birthday. He just went. His head is like 180 degrees, turned upside down, just like his life. His life is blue. I can't do this without music. Ruin that isolation. Chamber of Reflection. Man, I miss when I could stream with my nuts out while listening to copywritten music. I have to listen to just RuneScape music. It's bullshit. See, there's this thing called improv. I'm just thinking about playing Chamber of Reflection, but I can't. That was a sentence. Shit, I teleported to the wrong place because I was thinking about uh alternate timelines. As you can tell, it's very late at night, and there's no music. Rhapsody. This one's one you listen to late at night when you're pondering. And no, I don't mean pondering an orb, because that would be too basic or above referencing memes on this channel. No memes. We have strict no meme rule here. What if I try making my stream as unlistenable as possible? I think that's cool. People will catch on to the Squint challenge. How long can you last listening to one of his streams? I couldn't last. I couldn't last. Catfield. Catfield chat, remember. Okay. RuneScape? You're done. You're done, skis. I'm through with this bullshit about why does the music just cut out? I don't get it. Flute salad, come on. There we go. That's what I like. Scared them off, chat. I said the sentence and it scared them off. I've learned my lesson. The quickest way to make me learn a lesson is to scare off capybaras. Okay, phew. It's still a little jarring, but at least it's still playing music. Was I done with that list? Was I done with my PSP battery? Oh boy, guess what comes after Terraria? Just to finish that topic, I guess. It's fun. I played so much of it in like 2013 to 2015. It's fun to break the game. It's a game you can become very overpowered in. And it's cool that you can play with other people, and it's cool that it gets free updates. And it's like if Minecraft was more combat, and I just hope I sold you on the game. I'm trying to catch this implink. Thank you. My inventory was too full to catch it until just now. I got 1 gold ore from it. I know one of the Gridmaster challenges is to mine gold ore. On that Gridmaster thing, it's a grid of 7x7, by the way. So I think there's a... From one could reason then that that means there's 49. That means that there's shit. 49. I mean, there's 49 tasks in Gridmaster probably. I have 4 weeks to complete 49 tasks. Can he do it? I probably won't be able to, honestly. A lot of those tasks are actually really tough, but the game makes you really overpowered, so I think maybe because of that, I'll be able to overcome anything. Like, one of the tasks is to defeat all of the awakened bosses, and so those are bosses in the game that I haven't, like there are 4 bosses in this game that are from a quest called Desert Treasure 2, which is essentially like the hardest quest in this game at the moment. It has like the most requirements, and it definitely, like, the quest itself is challenging because you do have to defeat like 4 separate bosses at least. There's like a bunch of other boss encounters too during it. But to do that task, to defeat the awakened 4 Desert Treasure 2 bosses, is like just like the toughest challenge in this game, essentially. The awakened versions of the bosses are like a much harder version, and there's all these like technical things you have to be good at. But in grid mode, the point of it is to make your character as like overpowered as possible with boosts that you get from unlocking relics and other things. Just the more you progress, the more things you'll unlock that are like just like straight up damage boosts and like things that make the game broken, like being able to, you know, get your health back instantly and all this stuff. People like having familiars that attack for you. So that will be pretty neat to see. And I think like in past leagues, I've gotten to the point where like I'm so overpowered that I could just do challenges that I've never been able to even like fathom of tackling before. And because this version is supposed to be leagues with all the relics like accessible, because like in past leagues you kind of had to make tough choices on which relics you choose. In this one, you're like whatever you unlock is like what you can have. So I'm looking forward to it. It sounds very fun. Count check. He checks if you're using 2-step authentication, two-factor. And I am. And I'm using a metal straw. And I'm using a bidet. So we're looking at least 2% better tonight, folks. Since I mentioned the metal straw thing, and I told Saint about it on stream, I have, in that time, hit my teeth on the metal straw. It's just inevitable. It's hard to, okay? I hit it hard, but it just like, it clacked against my teeth, and I didn't like it. Can we just like put a little rubber bit at the end of it? Does that help? Will that like be an ethical way of using one? I hope. Can I use like a pencil topper at the end of it? My staff looks like has a fancy pencil topper at the end of it. Ooh. It's like a Noel pencil from Deltarune. It's a candy cane or Christmas lights. Oh my gosh, Noel would go apeshit over the Christmas cosmetics. Noel would probably exclusively play as Santa Claus Snoop from free Fortnite 2024 season. Oh, I got this from an Impling earlier. By the way, peep the inventory. Pretty dope. I've really slimmed down by 400 items. Oh, yeah, another thing. Hi. So we just did a bunch of those caskets. I'm sitting on these ones that I got also from just mining. But let's do a little casket opening. Because why not? Just hanging out, you know, having fun. What's more fun than hanging out and gambling with the lads? So let's just open a few. Yeah, I don't have any master ones or elite ones, but we might pull a master scroll from these. So let's do the 6 easies first. Now that we have all the space for them. Nice, a trimmed bronze helm. Whoa. Try to calm down. Try not to panic. I'm looking pretty snazzy. Okay, trash. Ooh, I could sell it for a little bit. That's a high prayer item. It's 5 prayer points. Can we get at least 1 collection log? Let's do the mediums now. We got 5 of those at the moment. Okay. Ooh, yes. Purple elegant. Yay. New collection log. Nice. Ooh, fancy pantaloons. Lock these slots. And... wow. So many spaces to clear now. Now, I mean, we have so much room now. The space is not an issue anymore. Ooh, yay. Got a master one. I'll open. I'll turn to another opening another day. Oh, now I'm opening the hard ones, by the way. Nice. That was that's the hard ones are where the money is like worth the effort. Okay, well that's a third of the previous one, so now I just lied to myself. Ooh. Good item. Not like the best item, but it's pretty good. That's another one where it has a little prayer bonus on it. Did I mention I like explaining things in this game? It's okay, chat. I know. I need to be able to forgive myself, okay? I need to It's all right. He can explain things if he likes. He's happy. That's what you want to see the streamer being. He's gonna yap and he's gonna smile while he does it. And you know what? That's how he went out. He went out with a smile. Magic short bow. I like it. Good little haul here. So much of it is high alcohol, just off the bat. Just having a little organization bank stream here. Yeah. Okay, how many more in-game hours can I go before I mention Nutsack again? Sorry, let me... Oh, it's getting cut off. 0 hours. Okay. It's been 0 hours since Nutsack, just so we have a record of it. I could tackle these now. But that sounds boring, so let's let's just open the rest of these right now. Let's open all 52 of these beginner caskets. Okay, that's a good start. Got a unique on the first one. The only unique we get the whole time. Okay, that was an attempt at a unique. Didn't get it. The cabbage. Just pulled a not unique on that roll. Oop. Just cluttering my bank with all this junk. Oh, nice. Double 2 uniques back to back. Ornament kit and the monk robes. Snazzy. Okay. 2 missed ones. Oh, the full monk robe set. Let's go. Stylish. Can we agree that we all hate the word snazzy? Disgusting word, isn't it? Oh! Got the mole slippers, yes. Mole slippers are worth a big chunk of money. Big hunk of spunk. A huge hunk of spunk. Another ornament kit. Ooh, bear paws! Or feet. They match pretty well with the monk robes. Another kit. the last time, folks. We don't have to worry about it anymore. Hearing that fanfare spam over and over. 420 coins! Let's go! There we go. Completed 2,256 beginner clue caskets. And we're just getting started. We'll be just like Rick and Morty, 4 more seasons. Whatever he says, where he's leaning over him. Remember Rick and Morty? You mean Smiling Friends? It kind of feels like that, right? Like Cartoon Network's really pushing Smiling Friends over over the next season of Rick and Morty. Maybe it's it's probably a production thing though. I'm thinking like if you've seen Smiling Friends, the backgrounds are kind of complex, but not like you know, 20 million objects, Rick and Morty, every scene complex. It's like a budget thing probably. Just they have all the money to spend on those scenes, so might as well, right? Which is odd because I mean, if you've ever seen all the other stuff Cartoon Network puts out, high animation budget hasn't always seemed to be a priority. I don't know. I'm really just laying into Rick and Morty right now, saying that they spend a lot on their animation. Ooh, you Squint, you've done it now. Is there something else I want to do tonight? I'd be open to questing. I like quests. I have a Quetzal. Let's do some Quetzal. Let's do a Quetzal. Yeah. There's like a handful of really easy ones now that we can do. I would like to do meet and greet. Start this quest by talking to Emilio at his home in Outer Fortis. Okay, let's just do the cheat sheet to make sure we don't need to bring anything with us. Uh-oh. You didn't see anything. Yeah, you didn't see anything. Double checking. Meet and greet is considered an experienced quest for some reason. Why? Oh, okay, I see why. Need combat gear? What? Okay. Just consulting. I see. It's like relatively experienced. So a mid-level player, I guess, would be considered experienced here. But the thing is, it's really easy to get to the mid-game in this game. So, we're no mid-player. Won't catch us smoking mid-players. Oh, or will you? We're smoking them because we're PvP champs. I think that's everything I need. Yeah, that should be fine. Okay. Get to use that new teleport we got last time we streamed. Was it last time? I don't even remember. I know we did it. We did the quest on stream though that unlocked the teleport, and it ended up with us like fighting a bunch of people on at a temple on a mountain. Okay. Where's that kebab shop? It's over here. That doner kebab. Kebab. With an O. Yeah. Okay, so this is his shop here, supposedly. Looks good. We actually accidentally, like, almost started the quest last time. We talked to him. Ran to him naturally, just being like, hey, what's going on here? Hello? Can I help you? I don't know. Can you? Hold on, you're one of them, Easterners, aren't you? Well, I suppose I am. Kawani, I'm Emilio, and you might be just the person I need to help me out with an exciting new business venture. Start meet and greet. What business venture? What business vulture? Well, as an Easterner, I've no doubt you're all too familiar with the wonder that is a cabot. That is the cabot. Cabot? What's a cabot? I know what a cabot is. You don't know? But how could you not know? My life has changed forever when I tried one. Believe it or not, I never used to be keen on opening the kingdom to outsiders. In fact, I even spent some time as part of the Varla less movement. Varla less movement, I get it. But then I tried a cabot, which is it's like a rabbit type. It's probably a cross between a cat and a rabbit, but it's essentially just a rabbit in this game, and it changed everything. If that's the kind of food you Easterners can make, then as far as I'm concerned, you're welcome here any day of the week. Okay, but what's a cabot? A cabot. An amazing blend of meat, spices, and salad. Oh, all wrapped in bread. Genius. Oh, you mean a kebab. Yes, kebab. Brilliant. Kebab. What do kebabs have to do with this business venture? Well, quite simply, I wish to bring the kebab to Varlamore. Everyone here deserves a chance to taste their brilliance. So you're opening a kebab shop. Exactly. Kebab it. Very good. I see. So what is it you need to help with? My hope is to blend ingredients from the East with ones from right here in Varlamore. The end result will be a mighty kebab, just like you Easterners make, but with a Varlamorian twist. Excuse me. Problem is, some of the ingredients I've ordered haven't arrived yet. Would you be able to go and see what the delay is? Sorry again for belching in the middle of that. Which ingredients haven't arrived? We're still missing the Caridian spices I ordered in. The spice merchant in the bazaar was sorting that out for me. But we don't have the buffalo meat either. That was coming from Alba at Ordis Farm. Okay, I guess I can see where they've got to. Kwani, I look forward to your return. Thank you. I know. Well, I'll be giving out autographs after. I know everyone was very impressed with my acting. Talk to the spice merchant in the bazaar. The Caridian Desert is where kebabs are in this game. That's where you'll usually find kebab sellers. So it makes sense that Caridian spices would be used. Kebabs are a classic in RuneScape, a staple of food, and only in RuneScape. Spice merchant. A little bit of spice makes everything taste nice. Come and get it here. I'm here about the missing delivery. I'm betting Emilio sent you, right? That's right. Well, the good news is that his spices arrived this morning. The bad news is that I can't get the box open. Can't get the box open? How come? Well, this is the first time I've ever had to order... Hold on, I haven't seen it, but the game is cheating. It actually tells me what the numbers are, and I don't want to know it. This first time I've ordered spices in from the east, so I needed to find a reputable supplier. I ended up going with a guy called Ali Morrisane, who seems like... Game update in 50 minutes! We have to do this fast! Fuck! Of course he had to stream when there was a system update. Oh, poor me. I'll have to go to bed. Oh, it's at 4 a.m. Oh. I ended up going with a guy named Ali Morrisane, who seemed like he knew his stuff. Thing is, he's gone and locked the box to make sure the goods can't be stolen, and hasn't told me how to unlock it yet again. There's a quest known as, it's like Traveling Merchant minigame or something, but Ali Morrisane is known for doing that too. He actually makes the player do like a Sudoku puzzle to open up these boxes during the quest. Oh. Oh. That's pretty clever. If I were to understand... Okay, well, it's definitely these 4 buttons. Because those are the ones that are highlighted. I think it's like implying that those are the 4 that were like pressed the most. Is it 5246? Didn't seem to work. Okay. I'm just like trying random combinations of these right now. Very clever, I know. Okay. What order of these would make the most amount of sense? Let's talk to her, see if she has anything else to say about it. Could I have a look at the locked box? Sure thing. This is all it's giving me for info, I think. Is there any little hints anywhere? Is it meat in the binary what's it called? Like that texting thing? What, like RT8 or whatever it's called? Let's see if meat is... No, meat isn't the word letters. Wait, maybe it is. It is. No, it isn't. I lied. Sorry. It is. I'm so confident. It's not. Like T would be 8 anyway. I'm just trying to think of words that are 4 letters long. Fuck. Oh well, okay. Let me use those like the placement for like a hint. So no. So what word would fit with these letters? Lamau. No. No, I don't think that would work. I was gonna say like coin. Okay, well, let's just go from, like, lightest to darkest and then darkest to lightest to start. I did it. I swear I wasn't looking. I actually did it. Okay, cool. Koana, you did it. Wow, I'll have these sent over to Amelia right away. Thanks for the help. Don't mention it. Oh my gosh. Yay. Yeah, 2546 to unlock the box. I'd like to see if that's what the wiki explained too. Reputable supplier. Based on the brightness of the keypad, the order is... Yeah, okay, got it. Well, great. We're gamers. Flippy's holding his head down. Pro gamer strats. Thanks, Dink. Dink, I said Dirk. Sorry, I called you Dink. Pro gamer strats. Isn't I'm sure Schmant could corroborate this. I think Vinny likes to say Dink a lot because he talks about Mr. Dink all the time. From Doug, everyone's favorite show. Nil Sol, Iknami, what can I do for you today? I'm guessing you must be Elba. Emilio sent me to check up on his meat order. Ah yes, apologies, Iknami. But we've been dealing with a bit of a wolf problem recently, and it's delayed some of our orders. A wolf problem? Maybe I could help with that. I am an adventurer. Well, we'd never say no to some extra help, and it would mean we'd be able to get working on Emilio's order faster. Sounds like we have a deal then. What do you need me to do? The wolves have a den directly west of here. Most of them don't cause too much of a problem, but there's a big one that we've been struggling with. Okay, I'll head over there and deal with this wolf. Thank you, Iknami. Frick. Well, the game is saying I have to do it. I have to take on the alpha per usual. Aw. Buffaloes and alpacas. Cria. Alpaca cria. Basically a fluff of ball. A ball of fluff. A fluff of ball. Wow. Oh. Oryx. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. They've noticed me. There's a lot of direwolves here. Oh my goodness. Yeah, they're all very high level. Good thing I came prepared. Yeah. Okay, I have to go in there and take on the direwolf. Whoa! This is intense, folks. I don't know if I'll survive this. This is... oh, it's calling reinforcements. But I'm shredding through it. Okay. I got them. R.I.P. The direwolf calls off its pack. Aw. R.I.P. This whole area was modeled just for this little event. Oh. Yeah, it sure called off its pack. It's still attacking me. Sweet. I'm glad we used high deduction to get through this part of the quest, just like last part. These fences are so goofy. It keeps them in, so I guess it works. As goofy as it is. Oh. What's this dog's name? Oh, that's the type of dog. Shira, Baya. Who's a good doggy? Oof. Ow. Ow. Examine. Apparently, they specialize in herding alpacas. Nilsal, Iknami. Any luck with that wolf? It's been dealt with. Kwani, thank you so much for the help, Iknami. While you were gone, I was able to get Emilio's order finished. It's on the way to him now. Perfect. Thank you for sorting that. Thank you for sorting hatting. Don't thank anyone for sorting hatting. Get him. Till next time. He been got. Dork. Need to update my username and such. No problem. Welcome to the stream. Aw, those tails are wagging. Buffalo. In a world of cows, be a buffalo. Buffalo. Whoa. Imagine making the buffalo like your icon. Like wearing a hat. Oh! My live stream. Okay, we're back. Seems like a dire situation. Very good. My game is like crashing. My window for the stream chat like crashed, but I refreshed it and everything's okay now. And it's especially okay because Saint's done with their homework. Woo! Congrats. Recess. School's out. We don't need education, even though we just got educated. I'm glad we both learned a lot through doing your homework, Saint. And that's what friends do. They let each other copy off their homework. That's how you learn in higher education. Nilsa, friend. Thanks for your good work out there. Thanks to your good work out there, all the ingredients have now arrived. Now to move on to the crucial step, the critical step, the recipe. I'm sorry to correct you, Squint. We both know I don't do that, but it was housework, cleaning. LOL. Oh! Good. Wow. I was not expecting that high-level play turning homework into housework. Very good. Outside, I have gathered the finest group of connoisseurs who will assist in... Hello. They sure spawned in. Finding the ratio of ingredients to achieve the ultimate kebab. Where did these connoisseurs come from? Oh, I just went into the local pub and promised a free drink to anyone who would help. I see, doing the old RuneScape method of getting people drunk. Are you sure they're going to yawn? Going to give us the most reliable opinions? Of course, people like them are going to be our top customers. That's true. Imagine, you've been out late at your local establishment, and before heading home, you find yourself in need of a perfect late-night meal. Is this just a reference to British culture right here? That is where we come in. If you're sure, absolutely. Now, before we get our recipe sorted, I've allowed our friends outside to try the ingredients individually. Uh-oh. They'll have already formed some opinions on how much of each is right. Head on out there and have a chat with them to see if you can work out the perfect ratio of meat, salad, spice, and sauce. That's it, spice and spices. I'll get right on it. Kwani. Lucas. Hello there, I was wondering if you had any thoughts on ingredient ratios for the cabs. Well, the main thing is to make sure you're not putting too much salad in. You want there to be... Oh, it's okay. It's one of these type of math problems. Oh, it already gave it to me. Fuck. It tells you the answer up there. This is my fault for turning on this plugin. Okay, well now you can fact check me. I literally dyslexia like glanced over it and didn't read anything, so I saw there was a 4. but I didn't know what it was for. Uh, I saw F-O-U-R, but I didn't know what it was F-O-R. You want there to be twice as much meat as there is salad. Okay, thanks. Hello there. Don't overdo the spice. You want to make sure there's less spice than there is salad. Okay? Vincent's. Renata. And Master Farmer. No, Citizen. Oh, is there only 3 hints? Yeah, there's only 3 people, I think. Okay. Wait, it's not even him. Okay. The sauce is essential. You want there to be as much sauce as there is spice and salad combined. Uh-oh. Okay, well, this is easy. I think it's 4 then. I have half the answers in my head. Not too much salad. You want there to be twice as much meat as there is salad. Less spices than salad. Uh-oh. Hi. Oh, there is a blue highlight for interaction things. Yeah, there is. Oh, wait, sorry. Sorry, I read that all incorrectly. Do you have some kind of fancy overlay for the game? I don't remember blue highlight for interacting things. Yeah, there is it's like a highlight plugin in RuneLite. You can get a bunch of these plugins for the RuneLite is like a launcher that you can play the game through, or that's not the word for it, but it's a way you can play the game. Through the official RuneScape launcher, you can actually like download RuneLite through like the Jagex launcher. But yeah, it's a I forgot what it's called though, but it's just an application to run the game through, and it lets you like there's tons of modifications for the game, such as when you hover over stuff, it'll highlight it. Just trying to find out if I can easily figure out what that one was called. No, it's not interactable hints, although that is a good one. Interactable hints gives me this option where I can like quickly highlight all the things that are interactable in the area. Yeah, I can figure it out some other time. But just if you look up RuneLite plugins and try to search for something that's similar to that, you could find it. Sorry to distract you from the good bad math. It's okay. No problem. I like helping out my watchers. Less spice than there's salad. Okay, duh. Dur. Of course. Okay. Sauce is essential. You want there to be as much sauce as there is spice plus salad combined. Okay. Okay, so... Spice has to be less than salad. Okay, so let's do salad is 1. 2. Twice as... Oh. So maybe meat was 4. This was 2. Less spice than salad. Oh, that would work then. That's what he said, less spice then. Okay, and then 3. Oh, great. Okay, and also that works out really well because it's 1, 2, 3, 4, or not in that specific order, but yeah, should be this. Let's see what the quest helper says. Was I right? 4 portions of meat, 2 portions of salad, 1 portion of spice, and 3 portions of sauce. Yeah, got it. Got it. I've worked down ingredients? I think so. Kwani, I've currently got 1 portion each of meat, salad, spice, and sauce. But I reckon we can fit it up to 4 portions each. Okay, that works out well. Yep. And yeah, this quest helper plugin will just do it all for me, but felt good to figure it out beforehand. Very well. Anything else? I think that's perfect. Kwani, this gives us 4 portions of blah blah blah. Definitely happy with that. Sounds good to me. Hog. Well, in that case, why don't you take this kebab to one of our connoisseurs outside and see what they reckon. That gives you the kebab, which is green. I'm sure that's a traditional color for it to be. Delicious. To contact Runescape for years about getting my old account back. I know it ain't likely, but it was a shared account. Aw. My late best friend. Aw, very sweet. Favorite after middle school activities? Yeah, I used to play this game. Me and a grade school friend were in the same boat. We would have a shared account, and my parents were kind enough to get me the $5 a month membership for like a year. As in like they let it like go on for a year without probably realizing it, but and we shared the account together, and he mostly played the account and I would just like hop on, but eventually he kind of lost interest in it because I think he discovered the game through like mini clip or whatever, and through there that mini clip was also pushing a game called Puzzle Pirates, which he got very into. And Puzzle Pirates was one of the big like free but also pay for membership games back in the day. Same with like Club Penguin. But yeah, I also have a really old account that I also haven't like definitely look into like the process of how to get the account back, because I don't know if I did it correctly, but I seem to have access to my old account, but I haven't like tried logging into it yet. Also, that account probably does not work with current old school RuneScape. It definitely won't. That account will have transferred into regular RuneScape, which is like that old version turned into new RuneScape. But then this version that I'm playing right now is a separate version of RuneScape that they released in like 2013 after the fact. That's supposed to like emulate back in the day. But yeah, I'm pretty certain like they would still be able to get your account stuff. You just have to like make sure you contact the right account people through Jagex. Well, well, when it's slathered in mint sauce, it gets pretty green. Aw, yay. I need to try it out then. What do you make of this? This is brilliant. Amazing stuff. Yeah, we did it. Fantastic. I'll let Emilio know right away. Have you seen what our connoisseurs reckon of that kebab? They loved it. Excellent. So, are we all ready to start selling now? Not quite, Nami. There is one final thing we must do. We now know we have a winning recipe, but we need the rest of Varlamore to know as well. Uh-oh. Fuck. How do we do that? One word, Nami. Marketing. I know just the place to do it. You must visit Lelia at the Coliseum at once. Take her a sample of our fine kebabs, and she will beg us to let her help sell them to the people of Varlamore. Nice. Oh, I'm kind of spoilering stuff. I didn't read anything. But I did read something, and oh, there's two. Yeah, I mean, well, it tells me I need like combat equipment for a reason. Let's say. I haven't tried in a hot minute. It'll be interesting to see. Ooh. I haven't explored the Colosseum too much. Gladiators. This little side room over here. Nerd. What is this? Bob's Burgers? Need something? Are you, Lelia? The old combat wombat. Emilio sent me to speak to you. Looking to market another one of his business ideas, is he? It will cost him double this time. We still haven't cleaned up the mess made by his last great idea. Is this a common occurrence? Emilio having ideas, or said ideas not being very good? Yes to both, I suppose. Well, he seems very confident about this one. Alright, let's hear it then. He wants to bring a new type of food to Varlamore, kebabs. We've had them over in the east. We have them over in the east. Here, he sent one for you to try. Lilia eats the kebab. I must admit, I'm somewhat impressed. Emilio might finally be onto something here. Yeah, thanks to us. So you'll help? Yes, and it's your lucky day. We have an advertising spot open before the next contest. The last promoter had to pull out suddenly. I mean, gotta do what you gotta do. Excellent. So what does this work exactly? Nice and simple, really. Before the contest starts, we run a couple of adverts for local businesses. You get a few minutes to promote your product however you feel suitable. In some cases, we allow promoters to make use of some of our Coliseum creatures as part of their advert, provided I deem it suitable. And would our kebabs be considered suitable? Well, I suppose they did impress me, and we do have a young Minotaur spare from that promoter who had to pull out. Very well, you can make use of him. Great, so what do I do with this Minotaur? You want to convince people to buy this kebab, right? I suggest you head in, take a bite out of one, and give the Minotaur a good kick. He'll pretend to go down in one. The audience will love it. I'm sure. Will the Minotaur be okay with that? Why wouldn't he be? Oh, fuck. Oh, I have to read. Okay, I have to read that all out loud. No, I don't. If I click off, I have to reread it. Why wouldn't he be? I guess I don't really know much about Minotaurs. If the crowd is happy, he'll be happy. Now, are you ready? What, right now? Yep, the contest starts soon, and we don't have another slot for weeks. I think so. I think so. Alright, get to it then. Him. Coliseum announcer. Welcome, one and all, to the Fortress Coliseum. We have a thrilling event lined up for you today, but first, we have something new to show you. A cuisine from the East. Let this foreigner tell you about it. Introducing the kebab. This delicacy comes straight from the East and is just the thing to give you the strength you need after a hard day of work. Indeed, observe the strength provided by a single bite of one. Human eat friend? What? No, it's kebab. It's meat. The meat is buffalo, I think. Kebab is Minotaur? No, it's buffalo. Human eat Minotaur. Human die. Oh boy. Oh god. Ooh, let's hide. Come on, get behind here. No. Oh, he's so fast. I mean, I can take him on, but it just... Oh my god, he's really hard to get. Ooh. Oh my god. Okay, I have to fight him, I guess. Fuck. Fight the Minotaur from protect from melee to avoid most of the damage. When it shouts moo, switch to protect from magic for one attack. Okay. I think we'll survive even without the moo switch. But we'll try. Oh, yep. Okay. Did the moo switch. Damn it, we didn't do the moo switch in time. We have food, we're fine. Are you not entertained? Yeah, I didn't. Not switching in time. Let's see if I can do one switch in time. Yes! Did it. I'm so proud of my moo self. Looks like you and the Minotaur and Capybara are gonna beat on your OS character. We all were targeting him. We were in the stands cheering on the Minotaur. You put on a good performance in there. The crowd seemed very impressed. I did take some damage. What about the Minotaur? What about it? It got out of control and you killed it. It saves the Beastmaster a job. Flippy. I guess Flippy would have taken him on too. But it could have killed me. You said it would be safe. You survived, didn't you? I don't see the problem. But now I need to get things ready for the next slot. Why don't you go and tell Emilio about the good impression his kebabs had made? Fine. I'm fine. Tell him about the success. What do you know? This is the last part of the step, the quest. It's the last step of the quest, right in time for the update. Yay. If the game cooperates. The game is chugging right now. I think that's a sign that the game wants me to log out. Didn't have to use a single prayer pot. Nice. Okay, close the door since last time we were here. Ooh. Hooray! Well, friend. Given that I've already served our first customers, I take it your trip to the Coliseum was a success? Well, I did run into a slight complication, but apart from that, it went very well. You have done a great service to Varlamar, friend. Thanks to you, all here will be able to indulge in the joy of kebabs. As a thanks, I'll offer you a special price for any kebabs you buy. Do I not get to share any of the profits, given I helped you set it all up? Sorry, friend, but I must prepare some more kebabs for our next customers. Until next time. Right. Woo! 8K cooking, because we definitely earned it. Wow. What's the value? 2 coins. Can I... Yeah, I can't sell anything to this shop. I need to make 2 coins fast. There's no good way to make 2 coins fast over here, I don't think. Can I pickpocket? I can pickpocket guards! I can get 2 coins fast! Yes! I was so set on not being able to get this. Varlamarian kebab. Nice. Salmon. Ooh, they go on. Look at that. I 75x'd him right there. I could sell this on the Grand Exchange for 75 times more. What's so special about these? Unlike other kebabs, they heal a variable amount varying from 3 to 30. Oh, and they can't drain stats. And they have a chance of boosting your stats. Ooh. Cool. It's really big art. That's a really big range of healing, though. Oh, let's eat one though to see how much it heals from 83. Will I heal all the way back? It doesn't seem to do a lot. Okay. I got the wow. I got the 1 in 32 chance of it not healing me at all. That's the first one I eat. Rarest odds, wow. What the fuck? How special. I'm glad we did all that and we didn't even get healed. It's like 4 in the morning. You're right about that, dork. That's what we do here on Squint on Squintcast. Right, my account's called Raccoon Pizza Party. That's what we do on Raccoon Pizza Party. We have 10 more minutes to dick around. This is going to be a slightly shorter stream than usual, but I do plan to be here bright and early in the morning. Probably not that bright and early, but I'll probably be here in the morning to take on the new community event that's going on called Gridmaster. Ooh. You'll get to see me master this grid. Just like in Tron. Just like Tron. We love Tron here, folks. Skipping PvUK. Flippy. Where are you going, mister? Good boy. He was scratching my chair, but then he licked my hand as an apology, so we're on good terms again. So about BBUK. I don't think I'll miss Big Brother UK. Meaning, I'm pretty sure I'll only get 3 hours of sleep. Ow. Sorry, someone's biting me. Now he's licking me. Do I have a picture of Flippy on? There we go. A reminder, this is when I'm talking about the thing that's biting and licking me, this is what I'm referring to. This little guy known as Flipper. His real name's Flippy, but he has a lot of names. Oh my gosh, him. Me and the capybara in awe. Young man. Only 14 years young. Sorry, I was just sliding my cat. He wants my attention so badly. He's like, why are you up at 4 a.m.? Go to bed. Yeah, I of course it's not that big of a deal if I miss Big Brother UK, but I don't think I will, but we'll see. It's all up in the air right now. It's all depending on what time I wake up, I guess. I mean, you know, it's the streamer lifestyle. It's not even a choice. It's a lifestyle that was imposed on me. I can't help that I stream at 4 a.m. that I wake up at 2 p.m. It's not that bad. I've had summers where it's been that bad, but it's currently not that bad, I swear. No, you can't help that. See, when I'm tired, I can get the really fun voice cracks. Just sticking around. Very unlike me, I know. Before I go, I think it'd be funny to show some stuff that I'm doing. Because I expect there to be, like... I expect there to be somewhat of a gap in the market. I'm shorting the market right now. No, I think I'm doing the opposite of shorting. I'm supply and demanding here. So besides this holy blessing, I have a bunch of things that are here that are like, I'm selling them for way over price. They're not way over price, but they're like definitely like 10% over they should be, for example. Like these are currently selling for 7,000 coins, but I'm selling them for 8,000, almost 9,000 coins. I'm hoping because people will be busy playing Gridmaster, even though they won't be playing it for as long as a league. Whenever there's a league that comes out, the market there's a big gap because people aren't playing, or like half the people aren't playing because they're busy playing a different mode. So this mode of the game will have a lot more, hopefully it'll have a lot more demand than supply, meaning people will really want these items. So fingers crossed that Squint makes 400 million coins over this event, while also just having fun with the event. Isn't that a bonus? We always love that here. When capital wins. It does feel pretty cool though that I'm like in the Fall Guys Fortnite. I have enough V-Bucks, show bucks to keep buying a battle pass. Because I'm making no sense to half the people here, but I have a ton of gold in this game, and it's enough to continuously keep me in membership if I want to. My membership is about to run out, actually. I have a bond already, so I'm ready to use it when it runs out. But oh, I punked myself. I punked myself a little, folks. I logged out. It was only 5 minutes difference, though. Oh, this is way too loud. Okay, sorry. I logged out because I wanted to check how many more days of membership I have. If I were to go back in, there's like a splash screen that says like welcome to RuneScape, and it says how many days of membership you have left. But it's okay. It would have just said 1 day. It's cool that I have enough in-game cash now to just perpetually be a member, and because I'm like end level, I could like make that cash to like pay back the bond I just bought for that membership whenever I want. Yeah, I put in the work. You should see the physique of the old school RuneScape player. I've been molded for this. Just like 2008 Bane. I was molded. Molded by the RuneScape. Okay, well I feel like that was as topical as a meme as RuneScape. I feel like that's a fair place to call it then. Uh, I'll try my best to make another Bane reference in 2025 when I play tomorrow. Excellent final note. Thank you everyone for joining me. It was lots of fun. Thank you, Dork, for joining the stream. Schmaint, you're so fun and a joy as always whenever we chat on and off stream. I look forward to our future Life is Strange playthrough together. Thank you, Capybara. Thank you, Punk Chef. You were all very lovely. I'm so glad I got to have a fun night hanging out with y'all instead of just sleeping. Because who wants to do that? Catch you tomorrow. Good night. Bye-bye.